Anyone that's just arriving that is not registered yet, please come get in line here. We're going to get started very, very quickly. Yeah, Jose, bring that on this side of the fence, please. Maybe. I didn't stand that up right there. Yeah.
Thank you, amigo. Right at the top, see the barn? Right there, where we are. Yes, sir. 15, track 5 is right here. Track 4 has got the little house on it. And then track 1, 2, and 3. Right here, right there. Don't see one.
your attention, anybody interested in the real estate that does not have a new survey, we've got a brand new survey, a copy of a new survey. David's got them right there. If you need one, raise your hand. We'll make sure and get you one. We will get started here just in another minute or two. They're about to get caught up back here behind me. And again, let me ask everybody, if you don't mind, I don't want anybody behind me. I'm kind of like a Baptist preacher. I want to be looking at you. So get up here in front of me, please. Thank you. Doug, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me have your attention. Everybody come around this way, please. Come on around. Thank you. Well, a few of you follow orders. I appreciate that. Let me welcome you here today. I'm Joe Wilson, Wilson Auctioneers Incorporated. We do appreciate your attendance. We're excited about this opportunity today to sell you a absolutely gorgeous 225-acre farm. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment, how we're going to do it in 7 tracks. And then as soon as we sell the real estate, it won't take but just a few minutes to do that. Then we'll take just maybe 5-10 minutes to get the contract signed, contract or contracts, depending on the way it sells. And then we'll jump right on the cattle. We'll just walk around behind the office trailer here. We'll do the cattle from right there where they're pinned up. And as soon as we do those, then we'll jump right over here, start right back here on this Ford tractor and the disc, and we'll go right down the line. That's the order of the sale today. We do appreciate all of you coming today and being here. And we do appreciate the seller giving us the opportunity to work for him today. Doug Westgate, David Brewer, Spencer Wilson, all licensed agents with our firm. You can bid to them or me anytime during this process. We have Peter Guerin will be clerking today, and Caitlin will be cashiering. As soon as you buy something on personal property, you can go straight to the office trailer and pay for it if you do desire to. We also have Jose here with us that works for us. We appreciate him helping us get you guys parked. Okay, beautiful property today. Let me tell you exactly how we're going to do it, what we're going to do. I think it's going to be very self-explanatory, and I guarantee you nobody here today will not understand how this works. I can promise you that, because we'll make sure you do. But the bottom line is this. We have 7 tracts of real estate to sell, and you can see them right here. Tract 1 and 2 are the 10-acre tracts, actually 9 point plus, not quite 10 acres, actually 9.3 on the new survey up here on the road. Then we have tract 3, which is the 20-acre tract that adjoins them, just the other side of the house there. Then we have tract 4, which is the tract with the house on it, which is this piece of property right here directly across the road from us. Tract 5 is the 15-acre tract that lays right here, got some pasture and got some woods on it. Tract 6 is this beautiful 80. You can pretty much tell what you're buying right here, this beautiful 80 acres of pasture. And then tract 7 is the timber tract. You're looking at part of the timber on the far tree line over there on that tract. Let me go ahead and tell you about tract 7. Tracts 1 through 6 are owned by the same seller today. So those will be on their own. Tract 7 is owned by a different entity, which means we're not going to be able, we'll do a combination auction. Let me stop right here and go through the combination, then they'll understand that a little bit better, I think, Doug. Basically what we're going to do on tracks 1 through 6 is we're going to, when we start here in a little while, we'll start on track 1. Everything is going to be sold by the dollar today, not by the acre. So if you bid $50,000 on track 1, you're paying a total of $50,000 or $25,000 or whatever you bid. On every track, it'll be by the dollar, total dollars. Nothing will be sold by the acre today. Total dollars. So keep that in mind as you go. And then when we get through at track 6, that's phase, what we call phase 1. We'll get a bid on the board of 1 through 6. It'll be on the board with the bidder's number. You'll see who's in the winning position on 1 through 6. Then we'll go into what we call phase 2, which is a combination phase, which means if you're standing here and you only want tracks 1, 2, and 3, and you were not the high bidder of the first go around, you can raise your hand, say put 1, 2, and 3 back up. For a $5,000 increase, you can be in the winning position on 1, 2, and 3. That's all you got to do. Increase the total bid by $5,000. Also a combination would be 1 through 6. If you want the entire farm, everything except maybe the 80 acres of timber, you can put 1 through 6 together. We'll have a total dollar amount, increase it by $5,000, and that's the way it'll be sold. If there's more than one interested in any combination, like say 3 guys are interested in all of it, 1 through 6, then we'll have another auction sale. And we'll just on 1 through 6 in its entirety. But the bottom line is when you get through bidding, the auction's going to be over. That's the way this works. Track 7 will stand on its own. It will not be put back in combination because, again, it's owned by a different entity, so we can't put it back in with 1 through 6. So that means if you want all of it, you need to be the high bidder in combination or whatever individual tracks on 1 through 6, and then you're going to bid on track 7, and then you'll buy it all. But you got to be an individual bidder on track 7 if you want the entire farm. Okay, terms of the sale today on tracks 1 and 2 are $2,500 down each, which means if you buy 1 and 2, you give us $5,000 earnest money. Tracks 3, 4, and 5 are $5,000, and tracks 6 and 7 is $10,000. I think that's a total of 60, isn't it? Didn't I figure that up right, Doug? Or Pete, isn't that correct? I think that's correct. But anyway, if you're interested in 1 through 6, it'll be you'll add up those earnest monies. That's the amount of cashier's check we'll require from you. And then track 7, it will be a $10,000 earnest money, and that'll be put on a separate contract, the timber track back here. Don't forget the 10% buyer's premium. It simply means whatever you bid, you add 10% to that amount. If you bid $100,000, you're paying $110. If you bid $500,000, you're paying $510. If you bid $200,000, you're paying $210, or 2 plus the premium. Excuse me. I do know how to multiply. Trust me, I do know. Plus the premium. So if you bid $500,000, you're paying $550. If you bid $200,000, you're paying $220. If you bid $100,000, you're paying $110. That's the way that works. That'll also be included on all the equipment and the cattle. If you pay $1,000, you're paying $1,100. If you pay $5,000, you're paying $5,500. So just include that. There's no sales tax today on anything. No sales tax, so you don't have to worry about that. Closing on the real estate. We do ask you to be ready, willing, and able to close within 30 days from today. We can close much sooner than that. We can close in 2 or 3 days. If you're a cash buyer, you want to move cattle out here or whatever, you can do that. And since I mentioned that, I've had 2 different people ask me, if I buy this particular 80 acres or buy this pasture land and buy some cows or all the cows or whatever you want, can I leave them on the land today? Yes, you can. So if you buy the farm and you buy all the cattle, we can just open the gate and let them go. So you can leave your cattle. Of course, it's your responsibility if you buy the cattle to move the cattle, obviously. And we'll tell you more about the cows when we get to them here in just a little bit. You are buying the property free and clear. No liens, no mortgages, no encumbrances. So you're not buying anything with a debt on it. There's 0 debt on this property today, so you don't have to worry about that. You're getting title insurance and a warranty deed closing that gives you that ability to be assured you're buying it free and clear. We do ask you to be ready, willing, and able to close within 30 days from today. There is a brand new survey paid for by the sellers. There are no mineral rights today. You're not buying mineral rights on any of the land, but you are getting a brand new survey. Now listen to me carefully. If this applies to you, this will be a very important announcement. And we actually had this happen not long ago. It doesn't happen very often, but we don't like it when it happens because it's not good. If you're here today and you're interested in buying a tract of land or this entire farm, but you're interested in real estate, you have to, without a shadow of a doubt, unless you've made prior arrangements with us, give us a cashier's check immediately after I say sold and the contract is signed. Now, there have been one or two of you that have said, my bank is in Magnolia, I can write a personal check, you can hold it, I'll go get a cashier's check, bring it back, that's fine. Or we know you well, obviously, that's fine. But we had a person the other day buy a little piece in Pine Bluff from us, did not have the cashier's check, told us they did, and then couldn't perform. They're going to be in a lawsuit probably, and that's not fun. Nobody likes that, including me the most. I don't like paying money to lawyers. So just as long as you know you can perform, bid on this farm, give us the earnest money, close it within 30 days, and you're going to be a happy owner right here because this is a gorgeous piece of property. So that's all I ask you to do. Of course, again, payment on the equipment and cattle is cash today, or check, or credit card. We do take credit card. So if you want to put anything on a credit card, you're welcome to today. And there is no extra charge for credit card. We don't charge 2 or 3% like a lot of people do. So keep that in mind. Okay, any questions, anybody on the real estate portion of the auction today? Any questions, anybody? Everybody understand what we're doing? We do have, let me speak to those that are online with us. We always have a lot of watchers on the internet. May even have bidders. If you see David or somebody coming back to the computer, that's what they're doing. So they put earnest money up just like you do. And I know David has got a potential phone bidder on the land as well. He's going to pay, sign a contract and pay the same amount of earnest money you do. So keep that in mind. And that's also something I'll remind you. You come to an auction that we're going to have, or you see you can't be there, just contact us. You can register and be a registered bidder online or possibly on the phone like this gentleman is. So I guess it's a gentleman. Maybe it's not. I don't know. You're a phone bidder.
Yeah, what about it?
No, I didn't know if it's a male or female. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, keep that in mind. If you want to be a phone bidder, we can arrange that, hopefully, if we have cell service. Any questions? Anybody? Anybody? Good. Everybody understands what we're doing. Let me ask you to do me one more favor then. Let me ask you to bow your head. I start every auction with a word of prayer, and I'm going to do that now. Father, I pray today, thank you for this beautiful weather you gave us in South Arkansas in the spring. I thank you for the flowers that are blooming and your beautiful creation here. I pray for our seller today. Let your will be done in this transaction. I pray for everybody on the ground today. Give them safety as they leave. And again, thank you for letting us live in the United States of America where we're even free to do what we're doing today. A lot of places in the world you can't say that. So thank you for that privilege we all have as well. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you very much. All right. Pardon? Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Because track 7, the timber track, stands on its own, we're going to offer track 7 first. Go ahead and get the bid recorded, and we'll be done with track 7. Again, if you're interested in all of it, then then you can bid on 1 through 6. You'll already be the high bidder on 7, but you're buying 7 no matter. So we're going to put track 7 up first. It's got 80 acres of timber, hardwood, pine timber, fantastic deer hunting, turkey hunting, and the easement to track 7 is across track 6 right here. So you need to keep that in mind. There is an access easement across track 6, this 80-acre track, to get access to track 7 on the timber over there, okay? So everybody got that. All right, let's have an auction sale. A beautiful track 7, and it has got a lot of timber on, a lot of marketable timber on it. Make a great investment for you. By the dollar now, that's how we're selling it. Started on me dollar to get for it. How much? Started we gonna buy it. Started on me dollar to get for it. 200,000 where? 200,000 in the middle of the. When you get 200. When you get 200 in the middle of the. 50,000 more than I had. Now 100. 50,000 in the middle of the. 100. 50,000 in 100 in the middle of the. 100. 75,000. Thank you now 80. 75 when you give 80. 75 when you give 80. 80 80 80,000. 75,000, now 80. 80,000, thank you. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not going to be put back up.
This is not going to be put back up. Where is Billy? We got 80,000. Where's Billy? Billy's right. Billy, do you mind? I don't think you will, but I didn't want to do this until I got permission. You had the Timber Cruise in 2016. Can I announce what the Timber Cruise for? The Timber Cruise, tell me if I'm wrong, 168,000? Is that 188,000? The Timber was cruised 2 years ago. Cruised in writing for $188,000.
Including
just on the timber.
Including the land.
Including the land, obviously, yes. The timber and land was appraised at $188,000. I've got 80,000 right there. 90,000, let's go. 80,000, now 90. 90, thank you. Now I've got 90 ahead of you, sir. Now 100, you're out. I got it ahead of you. Now 100, now 110. 100 out of the middle of 110, now 20. 120, now 30. 120, 130. 130, 30, 30, 130. He's out, Spencer, on the fence in the black shirt. 125, now 30. 125, when you get 30, you're all out. 30, now 40. 140, doctor out. 130, now 40, now 50. 150, thank you, now 60. 150, 160, daddy, daddy. Look at me now. You know it's worth the money. 150, now 60. 150, 160, daddy, daddy, 160,000. Spencer, let him in for 155. I'll let him do it. Thank you. Now 60. You're out again, sir. 155 and 160. 155 and you get 60. Daddy, daddy, 160,000. 155 now 60. Folks, that's got timber. It's got a marketable timber. It's a good piece of property. It's got excellent deer hunting on it. It's got everything you need. You need to pay attention. 155,000 right there plus the premium. 160, sir. 155, 60. 155, do you think it's still worth the money and you know it? 155 now 60. 155,000 now 60. 160, about you think that 60,000. Spencer, Spencer, be sure and tell him when I say sold, it's off, it's gone.
Said
it
it
ain't going to be put
you
back
cannot
up.
Put it back.
That's it. 155, 160, sir. 155, and you get 60. 155, and you get 60, daddy, 160,000. 155, now 60. 155, and you 160. 155, and you 60. 155, and you 60. 155, and you 60, daddy, 160,000. Sir, are you done? You don't look done. You just don't look done. But if you tell me you're done, I'm going to drop the hammer. 155. Would you give 157.5 one time? 157.5. What do you say? I love friends bidding against each other. I sold it $155,000. Doc, you bought it. Buyer number is 700. Buyer 700. Again, the buyer's premium will be added on when the contract is signed, so keep that in mind. All right, let's jump right up to track 1, which is the 10-acre corner, or 9.3-acre corner track right up on the road on the paved highway up there. It's a beautiful tract of land, 9.3 acres, gated pasture frontage on Columbia Road. Road 45, it's got a water meter, it's got electricity, it's got a septic tank, it's got a barn ready to build on site or a mobile home spot. Again, because 1 and 2 are just about identical tracts, 9.3 acres. If you're the high bidder on 1, we're going to give you the option of taking 2 as well. So if you buy 1, you can buy 2 as well. Okay? By the dollar. Let's do it. Start it on me, dollar to get for it. Don't make me beg you to bid now, guys. 25,000, where it's got to be worth that. 25,000.
I've got 10.
Lord have mercy. Bunch of tightwads out here today. 10,000, 15,000. 10,000 to get 15. 10 when you 15, when you 15,000 to middle of when you $15,000 bill. 10,000 now 15,000. 10,000, 15. 11,000, 15,000, thank you. Now 16, I'll play with you. 15 when you get 16. 16,000, now 17. 16, 17, now 18. 18,000, thank you, now 19, 20. 20,000 in the middle of when you get 20. 19,000, now 20. You know what it's worth if anybody does. I've got 20 in the back, now 1. 20,000 in the middle of when you get 21. 20,000 now 1. 21 when you get 1, now 2. 21, 2, now 3. 22 when you get 3. 23 to the middle of when you get 23. 22 now 3. 22, 3. 22 when you get 3. 3, 23,000. Remember, the high bidder can take track 2 as well and at least get on the board in the winning position. Make somebody take you out in combination.
It's 5,000 more if you wait.
I've got 20, and it is 5,000 more if you wait.
22.
I've got 2,000 or 3,000?
It was 22.
22,000 in the back. 23,000. 23,000. 23,000. 23,000. Are you done? 23,000 last call. 23,000 in the middle of Avenue. $23,000 bill. Anybody else? Tell me no one time. Let's hold I'm going to say hold the bid because remember, nothing is final till after phase 2. Buyer number is, ma'am.
710.
710, $22,000 on track 1. 2 times the money. Takes tracks 2 as well. $22,000 for track 2 as well. Buyer 710. All right, track 3 now we're on. 22.6 acres, and absolutely, we got it listed as 20 on the board, but it's 22.6. Beautiful tract of land right there and ready to go. I guess I probably need to announce to make sure I think everybody understands this. This road coming into this property from the paved Highway 45, this road is actually on, all of it is on this farm that we're selling. Tracks 1 and 2 that was just sold, the road is actually on that track. But it is an easement to get access to this property. Now, if the farm sells in its entirety, somebody buys all of 1 through 6, then you can do what you want to with the road. You can put a gate up at 45 if you wanted to, because the road belongs to you. But it is an easement access to the rest of these tracks. All right, track 3, there it is, 22.6 acres. How much on it? Started on me to get for it. Don't make me beg you to bid. Somebody at least start it. How much? 40,000 where? 20. I've got it in 3 places, Doug. 20,000, now 25,000. 20,000, now 5. 25 and you get 5, 25, 25,000, now 30. I've got 30 ahead of you, now 5. 35 in the middle of it, you get 35. 35 and you get 5, 5 and you get 35,000. 30,000, now 5. 35, now 40. 35, 40, now 5. 45, thank you, now 50. 45 and you get 50, thank you, now 5. 55 in the middle of it, 55. 55. You're bidding on track 3 now, the 22.6 acres. I've got 50,000 in the back. 55,000. Doc, would you get 51?
Beautiful track.
You tightwad, you. 50, I got 50 in the back. 51,000. 50,000 now 1. 51,000 in the middle of Avenue. 51,000. 50,000, 51,000. 50,000, 51,000 in the middle of Avenue. Get $51,000 last call. Let's hold the bid at $50,000. Buy bidder number is 722. Thank you, sir. 722. All right, next, track number 4 is the 9.7 acre tract with the nice little farmhouse on it right here. The farmhouse. Now, let me tell you about that. Let me get a drink first. On track 4 of the farmhouse right there. It is 1,450 square feet, 3-bedroom wide, new exterior paint, shed and fenced pasture. The lady that's living in the house currently now is going to need 60 days from closing date to give access to the house. So if you're the high bidder on track 4, and you want to move in it, or you want to make a rental out of it, or you want to whatever, they can get out sooner than that, but they need 60 days from closing date, not from today, from closing date to give access. You're not buying any furniture in the house. Where's Billy? Billy, what about the appliances in the house? Do they go with the house, or do they belong to the renter? The washer, dryer, refrigerator, stove. Is the renter here by chance? Okay. Billy believes most of the appliances will probably stay. Okay. All right, there you go. That's what you're bidding on track 4 right there, and there it is. 9.7 acres, beautiful track with a nice farmhouse on it. Don't make me beg you to bid now. Start at reasonable. 50,000 worth way more than that. 50,000 in the middle of 25,000. Thank you, now 30. 25 when you get 30, now 5. 35 in the middle of 5 when you get 35. 35 in the back, now 40. 40,000, thank you, now 5. 45,000 in the back, start it out. 45, now 50. 45 when you get 50, 50, 50 to 50,000. 45, now 50. 45 when you get 50, 50, 50 to 50,000. 45, 50. 45 when you get 50, 50, thank you, now 5. 50,000 in the middle of 5 when you get 55. 55 when you get 5, 5 when you get 51, sir. I've got 50,000 right here. 51,000. 50,000, 51,000, 50,000, 51,000. Make a great rental. Buy rental property, make a great rental on a beautiful 10-acre tract right there. 50,000, 51,000.
Yes!
51, thank you, sir. Now 2. Grab in the back, sir. 51 when you get 2. 51, 2. Now 3. 52, 3. You're out there in the orange shirt. 53. 52, now 3. 53,000. 52, 53,000 in the middle of 5. 53,000. 52, now 3. 53,000. 53,000. 53,000, now 4. 54, kneeling down right there, Spencer. 54, thank you, now 5. 55,000, sir. 54, now 5. Sir, it's only money. When they throw that last shovel of dirt in that hole on top of you, you ain't going to take a penny of it with you. You might as well buy that house. 53,000 is the bid. 54,000 is the bid. 55,000 one time. 54, 55,000. 54, 55,000 in the middle of 55,000. Hold the bid at 54,000 right there. Bidder number is 701. 701. 701. Get your sights up now on track 5 right here where all of you are parked, a lot of you are parked. It's got, looks like about maybe 40% in pasture, 35% in pasture, the rest in woods. Make a great place to build a house on the little knoll right there. It's got a barn. It's got barns on it. It's 15.3 acres. You got power there. Beautiful place. Make a great little hunting track. Build you a cabin. Got you plenty of woods to hunt on. But there it is on track 5, 15.3 acres with the barn on it right there with electricity. How much on it right there? Start on me to get for it. 25,000 where? 25,000. 25 to get 5. 10,000. Thank you, now 15. 10,000 in the middle of 15,000. 10,000, 15 in the middle of 15. 15,000. 10,000 to 15. 15,000 in the middle of 15,000. Are you done?
No.
I didn't think you were.
11.
18. What did he say?
11.
11,000.
Yes, sir.
12,000.
Yes.
13,000. 14,000. 15,000. Folks, we're playing games here. Everybody knows it. Now 15,000. 15, we need 16,000. 15, 16, now 17. 17,000 in the middle of 5, we need 17. 16, we need 17. 17,000. 16, we need 17. Now 18. 18,000. 17, we need 18. 18,000 in the middle of 5, we need 18,000. 17, we need 18,000. 17, we need 18,000. 17, 18,000. Now 19. 18,000, 19. 19,000 in the middle of 5, we need 19,000. Folks, that is worth the money. That's the best track we've sold today and the cheapest. That's worth the money. I've got 18,000, 19,000. Thank you, now 20. 20,000, Doc. You're going to wish you had tomorrow. 20,000, that's way less than, thank you, way in the back. Now 21,000, 22,000, 21, 2. 21, when you get 2, we did 22,000. Don't miss it for $1,000 bill. 21, now 2. 22,000, 21, 2. 22,000 in the middle of 5, we did 22. Thank you, now 3. 22, when you get 3. 23,000, 22, 3, start her out. 23,000, 22, 3. 23,000 in the middle of 5, we did 23,000. 22, 23,000. You're going to wake up in the morning, kick yourself all the way out of bed. What is that, 1,600 an acre? Guys, everything out here is worth more than that. You know it.
With a barn.
With a barn with electricity on it. 23,000 is the bid. 24,000. 24,000. 24,000. 24,000. 23, 24,000. Are you done? 23, 24,000 in the middle of Bobby at 24,000. Let's hold the bid. 23,000. Same way. Bidder 700. $23,000. Bidder 700. Okay, get your sights up now on track 6 and the final track. 79.4 acres. You are standing on it right here. Got the great cattle working facility on it. Beautiful pasture. It's got water. It's got pond. It's got little woods around the edge for some shade for your cows. It's got everything you need right here. 80 acres. Really, really nice piece of pasture. $80 There it is. Started on me. That'll get for it. How much on it? Take it off somewhere. How much? 150 words. Certainly worth that. 150 down in the middle of the Bible to get 50. How much? Started somewhere. 75. Thank you. Now 80. 75, 80. Thank you. Now 5. 80 down in the middle of the Bible. 85. 85 to get 5. 85 there. Now 90. 90. I've got it in 2 places. Now 95, sir. 95 now 100. Now 110. 100 out of the middle. 10 now 20. 120 to 20 now 30. 120, 130, 30 now 40. 130 now 40. Thank you. Now 50. 140, 150, 50, 50 to 150. It's still cheap. 140, 50 now 60. 150 back here now 60. 150,000 now 60. 160 now 70. 160 now 70. 160, 70. Folks, you guys that live around here, you know you can't buy pasture land like this for less than $2,000 an acre. Nowhere. Yes. Thank you. 170, 160, 170, 160 now 70, 160, 170, 70, 70, 170,000 now 80, 170 now 80, 180,000. Do it one more time. 180, 170 now 80, 180 out of the middle of Bible, 180, 170,000 now 80, 170,000 now 80. Spencer, ask him 175 one time. 175. 175. 170 is the bid. 175. Now 80. Doug, he's out. 175 to 180. 175 to give 80. 175 to give 80. 175 now 80. 175 to give 80. Out of the middle of Bobby, 180,000. 177.5, 180, sir. I'll let you do the same thing. 177.5, 180. That's not a lot of money. 180. 177.5, 180. 177.5, 180. 177.5 to 180. 177.5 to 180 to middle of Bobby, 180,000. 177.5, 180. Yay or nay? This holds the bid, 177,500. Bidder number 700. Bidder number 700. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a total dollars on track 1 through 6. Remember, track 7 is off of the board. It is sold. It is gone. You're buying tracks 1 through, you had the opportunity to buy 1 through 6. Give me a total dollar. Okay, on tracks 1 through 6, we've got $348,500. $348,500. For a $5,000 increase, you'll be in the winning position. If there's more than one, we'll put it on the block again and see what happens. $348,500 for $5,000 more. You can be in line for all 6 tracks. For $353,500, you can be in the winning position on all 6 tracks. $353,500 or any other combination. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, 5, and 6, David. We got a combination requested for 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Everything except track 4. Just a minute, we'll give you a number for a 5,000 increase you can be in. $294,500. So basically, for $300,000, you can be in on 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. For $300,000. Yes. We got a combination. Bidder number 700 on 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 for $300,000. Again, the board, if you got a star by your name, you're in the winning position. Right now, we got 2 contracts on the board. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, bidder 700. And track 4, the house bidder 701. Any other combinations? Now, Doug, go speak to the lady that was the high bidder on 1 and 2 and make sure she understands. Bidder number 710 and 722, you are now out. You can get back in again, and we can show you how, if you're interested. You can bid on any track or any combination of track right now for a $5,000 increase. 1, 2, and 3. Tell me what the number is, David. $105,000 can be in the winning position on 1, 2, and 3. $105,000. $105,000 plus the buyer's premium. Give me the bidder's number. 722 is now in the winning position on 1, 2, and 3.
He was already the high bidder on 5 and 6. So just open up 1, 2, and 3 as an auction right now between anybody.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Starting 105.
Because we know we have interest on 1, 2, and 3 as well as far as the total farm is concerned. You're in the winning position right now on 1, 2, and 3 at $105,000. We're going to open those 3 tracks back up and see where we're at. I've got 105, 110, 150, 110. Explain to him, Spencer, he can get back in right here. 105 to 110, 150 to get 10, 10, 10, 110,000. 105 now 10, 110, thank you, now 115, 110 to 115. I'll let you do it for 111, 111, now 12. 112, Spencer. 111, now 12. Now 13, sir. Now 14. 114. Now 15. Now 16. 116. Now 17. 117. 116 when you get 17. Now 18. 117 when you get 18. 118,000. Now 19. Now 20. 120,000. 119. Now 20. 119,000. Now 20. 119,000. Now 20. 119,000. Now 20. 119,000 to get 20,000. David Lobavi, $120,000 bill. 119,000 now 20. 119,000, 120,000. Last call. 120, thank you. 121, 121,000. 121, 121,000. Are you through, folks? Thank you. We'll hold the bid at 120,000. Bidder 700. 120,000. Bidder 700. The board sits right now where we were a minute ago. We just took a little ways to get back around there. 1, 2, 3,
5,
5,
6, 7.
6. High bidder 700 is in the winning position. Track 4, bidder number 701 is in the winning position. We're going to... Excuse me. Yes, yeah. 4 has been left out of this, so 4 is still back in. Yep. So that's where we are. Bidder 700's on everything except track 4, and high bidder on track 4, 701. The real estate's going to be over in 2 minutes. Any more combinations? Any more combinations? Last call. Okay. Any other combinations? Last call. You want to, Doug, Spencer, go talk to them. They're coming, walking back up here, see if they want to do something else right quick. We're going to drop the hammer in just a second. Tracks 1 and 2, we've got a combination of 1 and 2. It takes 75,000 to be in on 1 and 2. You want to do it? We've got a combination 1 and 2. Bidder 722, is that right? 722. All right, here, let's do this again, because I know we've had the same bidder both ways. We got 75,000 bid here. We're going to open it back up again on 1 and 2 only. 1 and 2 only. 75,000, 80,000, Doc. 75 would give 80, and you can be back in on 1 and 2 as well. 75 would give 80. 75 would give 80, 80, 80 of 80,000. 75,000 now 80. 75,000 now 80. 76,000. 77, sir. 76,000 now 7. 77,000. 76 now 7. Folks, are you done? You're done. The bid is 76,000 right there. Bidder 700. Bidder 700 is 76,000 plus the buyer's premium. Last call. I'm going to sell it. Any more combinations?
Let us figure out the winning position.
You're going to. Well, we're back where we were, 700.
That's what I'm saying. The 3 is still there. 722 is in on track 3 right now. You know that. Doctors know that.
Okay. Sir.
722.
722. Hang on a minute. You're still in the winning position on 3 because tracks 2 was brought out of that combination. You're still in on track 3 at $50,000 on track 3. Doctor, you want to put track 3 up. You're not interested in track 3. No interest in track 3.
Or you can put all the tracks you have up. Knock them out and add an increase on everything that you have. That's 20.
Hang on just a minute.
23 acres right of pasture right there in front of that farm. You got it. I mean,
Spencer, if he's going to do that, he ought to put the whole thing back to 1, 2, everything except track 4. All right, another combination, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. $331.5, and you can be back in on 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. We got a combination, $331.5. Bidder 700. Now, sir, up at the gate. He's out now. Here's where we stand. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Bidder 700. Track 4, bidder 701. Last call. Anybody else? Any combination? Then I have sold it in 2 different combinations. Buyer 700, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And bidders 701 on track 4. Folks, if you were a high bidder, step up to the